Grand Rising, fellas. Grand Rising. Man, you know, I just got out of boxing right now. It's actually 8:49 p.m. And, man, I really just... the thoughts is kicking in again, bro. Them clarity thoughts. I just want to come on here to speak my mind, as I usually do. I don't know if this is going to be a semen retention video or what. I'll figure it out. But, you know, today was, for boxing, man, like, I was just off, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That relapse, man, it's no fucking joke. Excuse my French. Shit. Excuse my French, but... My rhythm was not there today, guys. The rhythm was not there. The focus isn't as clear, man. And I was really like pushing myself too, but I'm like, yo, it's not there, bro. And I said, you know what, man? Like, you really gotta discipline yourself, Monte. And I said, man, you really gotta set a goal, cause like a higher goal than 30 days, man. I know people talk about like not counting days all the time, bro. Regardless, man, I'm gonna keep tracking, bro, because it keeps me going, man. Because if I don't track, if I'm not having that sense of awareness, then I really start to fall away, you know. So I was like, man, you gotta go like 100+ days, bro. 180 days, man. I don't know how this year has been for you guys, but man, I was like, I haven't... It's tough, bro. Like, I have not been happy with my progress in life. Like, I know for a fact I could have been doing way better earlier this year, man. But I'm like, Monte, like, get it together, bro. Get it together, Monte. It's weird, man, because I really am in this position in my life right now where, you know, being a young adult, bro, as I talked about in the previous video, like, you go through so many changes, man. Even who I was last year is not the same person, man. I have changed so much, in my opinion. But then, like I'm still the same person, you know. But I just remind myself to keep digging, you know. If there is something I'm thankful for, bro, is to be alive today, man. Like, God is still so good. I still got my family, bro. You know, that that talk I had, bro, about conflicting identities, man, it's no joke, bro. When you have conflicting identities, if you don't pay attention to your subconscious, it's gonna, how do I say it? It's gonna reveal itself eventually, man. If we're talking about semen retention, man, like I told you guys about how you know, I never had the girls in high school, blah blah blah. And so now that I'm in a position in my life where, you know, I'm a little bit older, like, I'm still baby faced, so, you know, I know there's still more developing to come. So then it's like subconsciously my mind seeks for that validation, bro. If we're talking about semen retention right now, kind of all over the place, but dude, I'm like, man. And what really hit me, guys, was when, you know, I got out of post-boxing, right? And I really reflected on how I did. I was like, man, your performance, bro, is not here, bro. And I said, man, let this be a lesson to you, bro. I swear, I always get into these cycles, man. It does piss me off, man. But like I told you guys, like this is just some real, this is like my real life experience, bro. That's why they say a man's life begins at 30. But for me, it's like, you know, you're a young adult. You're people call you young, but then you're an adult, and it's like, I'm really still trying to find that balance, man. Lately, how I've been feeling, like I just been working, bro, and you know, part of me does kind of feel burnt out, but then I'm like, dude, you need to take more time out for yourself if you feel that way, man. You know, your mental is on you, bro. And I was like, man, should I go see a therapist? Because even before, I was like, man, what you know, like what do I go need to see a therapist for? To talk to somebody about my problems? Like, you know, I got bros that I can talk to about that. But then I'm like, man, you might have to consider that, bro. You might have to consider that, because if you got these thoughts going on, man, and like you go into vices to try to escape, I'm like, bro, it's gonna catch up with you, man. So I really needed to reevaluate myself. Like, it's in a man's nature to, you know, I talked about that in the past video. It's in a man's nature to desire for a woman, and you know, maybe some of you guys want to be in relationships, but even then, bro, like I really thought about it. I'm like, man, you don't even, like, I'll be real with you guys, man. I don't feel it sucks to say, bro, but most of the time I'm really just feeling lust for when it comes to women, bro. Like I enjoy the female companionship, man, but in my mind, bro, where I'm at, I'm like, man, I could care less, man, about a relationship. You know, overseas, and when I was in Thailand, bro, had a lot of women trying to get with me because they know I'm a foreigner. You know, they trying to, on the low, they trying to hold you down. They trying to secure you because for the opportunity, right? But once, you know, women start to figuring out like, oh, he just wants me for the guts, then that's when their true colors start to pop out, you know. But I don't blame women, man, because at the same time, it's just in their survival instinct, man, right? But going back to boxing, bro, you know, I had this crazy conversation with this 30-year-old I guess counterpart. I mean, he was in the class, right? One of my classmates, I guess you could say, one of the people that was training there, and he dropped some real good advice, man. Like, we sat and we just talked for an hour, and I could tell he had a lot of wisdom, bro. Like, I'm the type to kind of walk away as soon as I'm finished training, but then I'm like, man, let me listen to what this guy has to say, right? And I was like kind of blown away, man, because, you know, he dropped some game about fitness, about training. He told me he'd been training since he was 15, and how he, you know, he left his corporate job that was like making 6 figures to go pursue training and fitness. And like, it just opened up my mind and made me really think, like, Monte, where is your life going, bro? And I'm like, I look back at this year, I'm like, bro, you have not even, like, see, the thing is with retention, bro, it really does change your life, man. Like, when you go for long ass, I get anybody that's going over 90 days, bro, like, I nothing but respect for you, man. But I'm like, yo, I looked at myself like, yo, you need a game plan, bro, and you just gotta stick with it, man. Like, I've been in the gym, but I'm like, bro, that shit's not enough, Monte. That shit's not cutting it, bro. the way you're thinking, bro, is not cutting it, bro. And then I'm like, man, what type of circle do you got, bro? What type of content are you consuming, bro? Like, are you really willing to get better, Monte? That's what I ask myself, man. So we had that long ass conversation. He dropped game about, you know, something about me, guys. I always, if it's somebody that's in their 30s, 40s, I'm always gonna ask him, like, what would you tell your younger self? And you know, what's some advice that you could give somebody like me, being 23, bro? Because right now I'm just focused on working, and I'm like, man, just save money. But you know, any extra information will always be appreciated, man. But I'm like, you know what, Monte, and speaking and thinking about it now, like, bro, it's all part of the process, man. You really got to take the good with the bad. And I ain't gonna lie to you guys, bro, like, I do remind myself, like, man, you only young once, so it's like, but don't get too comfortable there, man. Always keep pushing yourself, always keep progressing, putting in that pain. And like, bro, I'm not gonna blame women or anybody or anything external, man, because, you know, as a man, you gotta take full accountability, you gotta take full responsibility, bro. And something about me, I remind myself, like, bro, like, fuck, I'm only getting older, man. Like, I really do miss those days where I can just sit down and just think about life. But, you know, of course I can still do that, but then you got, you know, your family, you got things that you got to work on. So it's really about levels, bro. Like, you got to take it one day at a time. This is kind of off topic too, man, but I was just talking to one of my bros. I'm not gonna call you out, you know who you are, but he was talking to me about you know, one of his friendships, man. And I'm like, man, you gotta, bro, either people are gonna move up with you or you gotta delete them out of your life. Point blank, period, bro. Like, that's easier said than done, but it's just some things, man. Some people are just not gonna change. For me, I only give an exception when it comes to family, and I'm talking about intermediate family. But, you know, as much as we would like to wish the best for people, man, some people are not gonna change, bro. It's just the ugly truth, man. And for me, I always remind myself, like, bro, you can't, it's only so much you can do with people, man. But you can't drown yourself trying to save somebody else, bro. Because in order for things to change, man, I'm like, bro, you gotta change, bro. You gotta change. I'm talking like bigger and deeper than retention, man. Like, this is just real life, bro. You know, I'm thankful to be living under my parents, man. And like, shit, bro. I'm like, Monte, your mindset has to change, man. Like, subconsciously, I'm still feeling like I'm in Thailand. And I'm like, bro, that shit right there, man, that needs to go, bro. But I can't change anything around me if I don't change myself. And life is not to be taken for granted, man. I always have those battling identities, as I mentioned in the beginning, about, you know, like doing the right thing versus doing the versus wanting something else, man. And it's like, bro, it comes to a point you gotta be sick of yourself, man. Like, you gotta be sick. I looked at myself, I'm like, bro, what is it gonna take? Because I ain't gonna lie, I've been battling with this since like last year, man. I've been battling with myself and my flesh since last year, bro. Like, and going to Thailand, bro. Like, I don't regret anything, to be honest. Especially this year. I mean, everything is a lesson. But then I'm like, bro, we're heading to 2025, man. And the way the world is, the way the economy is, it's like, bro, you gotta be war ready out here, man. It's tough as a man. It's tough as a man. Like, people really expect you to be Superman out here, bro. They expect you to be invincible out here, man. Like, you know, I feel bad, but I'm gonna bring this up, man, because some real shit I'm telling you guys. Like, sometimes I used to kind of like question my dad on like, man, why is my dad like, you know, not really talking to me at times, or why is he not doing this? And I'm like, bro, your dad is tired, man. Like, I look at it now, I really understand that. I'm like, bro, your dad is tired. You only have so much energy, Monte. I'm like, man, I really gotta put a stop to this shit, bro. It's no joke out here, man. Like, that discipline, bro. If you don't have that, man, you're lost. If you don't have discipline, you really will be trapped, bro. So I just wanted to I don't want to make this video too long, but I wanted to share my thoughts with you guys on that and how I've been feeling, man. Because, like, man, it hit me hard today, bro. That clarity. And I'm in there training. I'm like, bro, you have no rhythm whatsoever, bro. None. Nada. And I got to keep these push-ups going, man, because it does help me. Eventually, I want to add in some shadow boxing in it, too. Because, like making these videos, man, it helps my mental a lot, bro. Even though there is that pain of, like, like I said, I wish I could just snap my fingers and upload a video, but it takes time. But I do this with a passion, bro. And one day, like, I'm gonna look back at these videos and see how far I came. I remind myself too to create new beginnings, man. Like, really, really get uncomfortable. Because one of the reasons, man, that guy hit me in the gut good though. Like, right here. Shit. Like, one of the reasons I've been relapsing is because I'm like, bro, you keep doing the same thing. Like, us humans and us, man, we kind of, you know, it's easy to get caught up in your comfort zone, but I'm like, bro, you gotta stop doing the same thing all the time, man. Keep certain things, but, like, switch it up a little bit, bro. Switch it up a little bit. Eat some different food. Maybe switch up the recipes. That's something I gotta do. Switch something up, Monte. Those are just my thoughts, man. I have no idea what I'm gonna title this, bro, but I'm gonna keep y'all updated with the retention videos, man. Cause, like, and I really need to set the bar higher. The 30 days, that goes by quick, and it's just not cutting it for me. I actually need to really take that time and really think about, like, my goals and shit, man. It's been a while since that happened. But I'm human, bro. Like, it's like, man, sometimes I just be wanting to rest, yo. Like, it has been a while where I just kind of lay down and just chill out, man. Like, I don't want to think about work. I don't want to think about this. Like, I finally understand how adults are now, quote unquote. And I say quote unquote because I'm still a free spirit at heart, but, you know, going back, like, relating to my dad, I understand how he feels now. And it's like, man, it really makes you think about life, bro. You know? Hope you guys got something from this. Hope you guys still staying disciplined. Excuse me. Gotta keep digging, man. We gotta keep pushing. Check it out, man.